What's up, KLIQ community? So we are delighted to end this year 2025 with a quick recap on what we've achieved this whole year from an engineering standpoint, from a customer standpoint, from a whole sector standpoint, all the way looking through to 2026 when we're going to be pushing even harder and helping more and more of you coaches, creators, keynote speakers to launch your own mobile apps, launch your own content commerce platforms, and start to turn your passion and knowledge into a revenue stream. So let's dive in. So 2025 saw us continue to focus on this problem here, the problem that so many of us creators have, in that we're trying to stitch together multiple tools. Even with the all-in-one tools, you're still needing to add other ones on, whether it be to go live and go live streaming, or whether you want different payment providers. We're here to provide one platform for you to run and scale your knowledge-based business. So we focused on that. We focused on upgrading the digital storefront, which we obviously call KLIQ Space, and also focused on how we can iterate and make better feature sets for you to start to monetize and ensure that your community are engaged on all levels. 2025 saw us make the bold move of obviously adding AI into the platform. So for those of you that have been on pre-2025 to now 2025, you obviously will have noticed that Avery, our AI agent, has come into the fold. Avery enables you to connect your YouTube so you can start to analyze all of your competitors. You can analyze your own YouTube and start to create marketing strategies within the KLIQ platform. We also focused on how we could really make it easy for you to launch your digital storefront. So what we see here on the left, so it's on web, both mobile and obviously on desktop, but then also transition that and be the easiest platform online to launch your very own app to all of the app stores globally. Remember guys, every country has their own app store, and that's for both Android and iOS. The KLIQ platform takes care of all of that and manages it for no extra fee. 2025, looking at just some of the core pillars that we've built, we looked at breaking it down into really looking at how we could save you time whilst also helping you make more money. And we've seen some huge businesses built in 2025. From a data standpoint, we brought you a brand new data dashboard, which gives you analytics. I can dive into that now, and it shows you everything from which subscription your customers are buying. So are they on mobile? Are they on web? Are they on Google, should I say? All the way through to engagement and which content is actually the most liked and most utilized from within the platform, so that that if recipes are really doing well, you can dive in and keep building out more recipes. We also introduced a weekly report that goes out to you on a Friday afternoon, which gives you a snapshot of your business for the previous week. This tells you how much revenue you've introduced, how much monthly recurring revenue you have, and also how many trialers have started in your platform, whether it be on your web or in your mobile. From a monetization standpoint, we focused on a big ask which came through our feature request board, which was tiered memberships. So you now have the ability to go into your subscriptions. If I dive down to the settings section, and I can build now memberships that are tied to specific content, or may even be tied to actually coaching. So if I dive into the platinum package here, I can not only start to add specific pieces of content, so I could want to maybe add a specific e-course or a digital product, or maybe my live streams are only with my platinum package. I can then also add on whether I want to add coaching sessions as well. So maybe I want to give one coaching session per month and 5 Ask Me Anythings that will automatically be added to your clients and your customers' accounts when they take up that subscription. It's a huge lift, and we're seeing some amazing growth for some of the creators and coaches using that. The next pillar that we focused on was marketing. So, understanding where your customers are coming from is a huge part of obviously your business. We're going to be diving even deeper into that in 2026, especially from an app standpoint, so stay tuned on that. But in 2025, we really focused on what was the best way to do that. Well, we knew that some were running ads, and so we obviously wanted to look at a meta pixel. We also wanted to focus on Google Tag Manager because that's another way of tracking how your source traffic is coming into your KLIQ platform. And then lastly, we wanted to have a big hitter in that we could unlock a lot of integrations, and that's why you'll see that we did a massive partnership with Zapier, which has unlocked over 8,000 integrations to other platforms. You have the ability now, guys, to not even leave the KLIQ platform. So if I go to integrations down here on my left hand menu, I can now start to search which integration I may want to work on. So these are the most used currently on the KLIQ platform, but let's say I have a website on Wix. I can just select with Wix and start to integrate into the KLIQ platform here. So again, another unlock for a lot of you that were looking to scale your marketing. Okay, and the final one just for now is engagement. So, we added multiple communities. So now you can have cohort communities that have expiry dates. Maybe you want to do a 6-week course alongside a community. You now have invited guests to your live stream, so you can have a podcast style live stream experience. You've also got the opportunity to share directly to social to create more engagement and interaction with your social media platform. So you can do that once you finish your live stream. You'll be prompted with a pop-up that allows you to snippet that live stream and also share directly into your socials. And then we recently released the prompt for your end users to do a direct app review on either the Android Play Store or the iOS Apple Store. So creating more reviews for you to then create more engagement long term. So 2026 is then going to be a further game changer now, where we introduce even more capabilities with Avery. So we're introducing the ability for you to use the AI to empower sales and retargeting and engagement. We're also focusing on unlocking the platform to be one platform across every channel. So you're going to be connected not only to YouTube, you're going to be connected to TikTok and Instagram, and then furthermore it will be LinkedIn and X, just so you can start to really engage with your communities and transition them into the KLIQ platform and start to monetize. So huge things coming in 2026. What's that from a roadmap perspective and feature sets? Well, we like to keep it open, and that's why we have our KLIQ feature request board. So if you're not sure where to find that, I will leave that in the comment section below. But as a priority, guys, we want to continue to save you time while increasing your platform engagement. And we want to give this to you at the cheapest possible rate. So as you will have seen, we are continuously giving you feature sets and just throwing that into the platform and unlocking that for you. So you're going to see deeper data analytics, as I mentioned. So we're going to be looking at how we can introduce more tracking of your customers. You're going to have like a data analyst at your fingertips. Think of it like that. You're going to be able to dive in and look at, how many app opens have you had, or potentially how much time are people, staying within your KLIQ store versus your app. All of that data is coming. Marketing standpoint, we're looking at how you can customize push notifications. Also, there'll be more centralized marketing strategies, so not just going into Avery as you currently can do. We'll be looking at what are your customers doing and how can we help you with suggestions on marketing strategies, and then looking at both SMS and email broadcast. So think of it like an email blast that you'll be able to do anytime to your subscribers or non-paying subscribers. Engagement wise, we have been working on our AI avatars, which are there to be workers for you. So how can we save you time? Whether that be creating content, whether it be editing content, whether it be suggesting comments for your community, all of that is coming, so that it really means that the KLIQ is that one platform that you can go to and have all of your business needs met. And also more live streaming features. In fact, we are just about to push the ability to have screen sharing, along with soon to come whiteboarding as well. Design wise, we're super excited. So you will have already seen that we upgraded the KLIQ digital storefront. So this was our old approach, looking at how the branding would focus on more of a rounded specific look. And we've now introduced our new, much more clean designed and easier UI and user experience. So people can come in and directly drive into the Ask Me Anything, which has been upgraded. And obviously, if I wanted to dive into specific areas like the shop, I can then go in there and go through to the products super easily. So really excited about that. Design uplift from the admin. You would have obviously seen the previous admin where you'd come in and see a an example of your web and an example of your app, and we do still recommend that people download the JoinKliq app and add their application ID to have a full user experience. But we've built a lot of that into the platform now, so way easier for you to design your KLIQ digital storefront. And you can also go over to your app here and see how that previews when you're starting to upload even more content. So I can go in here and I can look at the community, and also if wanted I could actually see what live stream looks like. So hey, I'm on 2 screens at the moment. If I wanted to obviously preview that, I'd come up here and I'd go directly to the App Store, download the app and add my application ID as normal. And so we're going to continue with that, but on the app side as well. You're going to see brand new fresh app facelift and designs, even more customizability. So how you want the home screen to look versus different sections of the app, that's all going to be coming in 2026 as well. So we're super excited to keep empowering you, content creators, knowledge creators, coaches, however you define yourself. We call you digital entrepreneurs that are sharing your education and empowering your communities. And we want to be there to help you build your business. So any questions or any comments or any feature requests as mentioned, leave them in the comment section below, and we'll see you in 2026. Have a fantastic end to the year. Peace.